Nut.
My balls are tingling.
Hey, Dragon's Gravy, good to see you.
Howdy, howdy. I am over here, like, really excited we get to go to Nashville, which is, like, an artist little colony, but then I remember, to my joy/terror, that we're taking all the feral boys with us, and I'm like,
Oh,
this is gonna be an
interesting.
adventure.
cannot wait. I cannot wait. I've told everybody I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it because it's right around the same time that I'm supposed to be on vacation, and if I do come, it is going to be like the night of sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I've got other plans happening almost all at the same time. It's like I got 3 things that I want to do all at the same time, and I'm
Oh,
like,
I know.
and of
It's
course,
kind of odd to have a full dance ticket when you're an inside cat.
yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute, I have plans?
How did this happen?
Who am I? Where is Beyonce and who am I? I love that I'm like, I'm leaving the house.
Well, and yeah, then I'll be in French Psycho's neck of the wood possibly.
Ooh.
So
Well, speaking of France and their, they bring a certain set of class to things. Now, Shizzy, I still contend that it is 2026, and I'm not saying that this is, guess the gender, but I am confused.
I'm is this what happened to the singer from the Bullet Boys?
What's going on? The 4 non-blondes. She was the lead singer. Sorry, miss, to whoever really was the 4 non-blondes front singer.
The Bullet Boys.
For Jules LeBron, being demure has had disastrous effects. In the age of Insta fame, well, when her digital post about being demure, because nothing says demure like a full beard. What happened to your eyebrows? Look, I know I have a tismy thing about eyebrows, but they're not that. Look, my ridiculous, not girl-brained person can darken the ones that God gave me up so that I look like I have them.
No, those are tattooed on, I think.
Yeah, but why didn't she pick the same expression for both eyebrows? She's got
because
surprised and angry.
Well, and I think it's just the way the lights. I mean, and also they have low brows, so they're like mine. Okay, you see how my eyebrows sit like right above my eyes. They've got that's where their brow is, but they've got it tattooed like up here, or drawn on with a pencil, whatever it might be. But they've got it up too high.
There's a lot of things that aren't working in this particular picture.
Oh.
It's your reminder that summer is coming and put the cake down. But apparently, her going Insta viral sent her spiraling down into substance abuse. Now, I am not trying to be a moron, but I thought that most street pharmaceuticals made you skinny-ish. Like, not at first, but you don't see a lot of fat methanies.
a bunch of fat crackheads. No, well, I mean,
I have so many questions.
that would be that. I mean, this is
That is there you go. So apparently this is them better. This is them not on street pharmaceuticals. This is them confessing. Now, um,
I'm almost scared to hear the voice.
well, since I'm on Brave, you can't, and for
D-
that, thank yourself.
Does it sound that horrible?
It's like a vocal fry with, like, ADHD. It's,
Oh,
um
even more so now. I really want to hear it because that way I can mock the hell out of it.
oh,
Send me the link. I'll pull it up.
okay. I can't quite figure out what tonal range they're in, which is confusing to me because usually I'm like, "Oh, that's an alto, that's a baritone." I'm like, "That's confusing."
Oh,
W
let's see.
which it's normal. TikTok, why? Why are you doing this to humanity? No one needs this in their lives.
Oh, I see. I want to hear. Why is it no audio? Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm severely confused as to I think
The voice is exactly how I expected it to sound.
yes.
It is very, um, the voice is very gay man, is
Yes,
the
that's
best
what
way
I'm
of.
wondering if it is if that is a man, because,
Yeah,
again, the beard.
yeah, once you hear the voice, if you want me to, I can share. Once you hear
Yeah.
the voice, you're just like, "Oh, yeah, that's just gay man."
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
Here it
it's
is.
pretty
Oh, what the hell just
you just
happened?
push play, it not no, this play on
Damn
the
it.
bottom play.
God bless America's. Alright.
That's probably a lie, bitch. But I'm working on my sobriety, and part of that is kind of fixing everything that went wrong when I wasn't sober. This is one of them. Oh God. Okay, so this is my streaming room, and
That's totally a dude. That's totally a dude, sorry.
because I was not
Is
able
he, like,
to
expert
get my
sugar
hands on
sober?
sobriety at the
Because
time, this room became a
what
catch-all
in the
for like
weaponized
PR
ADHD?
and also where dreams die
It's
because I want to be
something.
a streamer. But when you're going through like a cycle of like binging and not binging and getting sober and not getting sober, like this, like just became like I'd get to it the next day. It's been a year. I moved into
Oh my god, it's been a year.
this house a year ago, and I've been trying to like slowly get the streaming room together, and it is just not together. So let's get it together. Okay, all the PR needs to go into the makeup room. So I'm gonna do that
No,
first. So,
no, Shizzy, I'm getting anxiety. Look, as a
No.
semi-disorganized person, look, I would like to state that, look, my house may not be the cleanest thing ever, but
But
it has
you
not
have
been
like
a
30
year.
kids.
Ugh. It has
You
not
have
been a year since I've, like, been able to step into a room or throw away trash.
yeah. I mean, it's just like, oh my
Oh,
god.
the smell, like, why? No.
Oh,
All of
why'd you
the
have
well, because when I thought it now, this is a little more serial, but I think, it is breaking, so it does look like the Gilgo Beach killer, Rex Heuermann, is expected to plead guilty to the deaths of the 7 people that he, has been accused of taking their lives. So, I this was not, I think, unexpected given the caliber of case that was getting ready to come at him.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean
I
that's the same thing that happened with Koberger. I mean, once they've sort of exhausted the screwing around and like wasting as much time as they possibly can. It's just like, yeah, this is going to do is it's going to highlight how bad of a person I am, and that's the last thing I want to have out there. because
Yeah.
going into prison, I can tell my own story, how things happen if people are asking, and make myself seem a little better than I am. But yeah, this is somebody that doing that
Yeah.
is probably going to end up, not on the good end.
Well, that, and I think it does spare the families. I bet the defense was going to go very crass with it. These were women who, did Smeck's work. These were terrible, we can't what it so I am glad that it is he's at least sparing the families that, though I would like to know, because I don't think 7 is his number. I think that he has been much more prolific. I think that he is probably going to be linked to other things, and I think any plea deal, any plea thing needs for him to be open and honest. Now, whether at least with what he did for the victims' families, now whether that comes out later as a document, not for us personally, but I think for the
Yeah.
families, I would hope that the plea deal would have something like that, like what they made BTK do. Um, but whatever the families want, whether they don't want it in open court, I think that they deserve answers, because some of them have been waiting 20, 30 years.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Like this man right here, which there's so much to say. Man fakes his own death so his wife will stop asking him for money. Danny Gonzalez, go figure. A 27-year-old Honduran man working in the United States recently tried to fake his own death in an effort to stop his wife constantly asking him for more money. He told reporters that ever since they married 2 years ago, the Honduran wife would call him every week to complain that he had only sent her so much money and that he needs to send her this much more. At one point, it got too much to bear, so he came up with a desperate plan to make her stop. He decided to trick his wife into thinking that he had died, and to that end, sent her some photos of himself lying on a bed with cotton balls in his nostrils and mouth and covered with a white sheet. A message accompanying the photo let the wife know that he had died of a combination of cancer and asthma. What the Honduran man worked?
Someone faking his own death to get out of paying bills.
There's his picture. There's his picture. What the Honduran man working in the U.S. didn't count on his wife taking the photos to a local television station in Honduras, which actually showed them on television. All his relatives soon heard about his death, but while some, including his mother, were devastated, others took a closer look at the photos and realized that he seemed to be grinning in some of them. And that the white sheet covering his body was actually a pillow cover. As the photos went viral on social media, more people voiced their suspicion that Gonzalez had faked his death. The local media decided to investigate it. It didn't take them for long to find out that the 27-year-old was actually quite alive and well. To his credit, he immediately admitted to staging his own death, but used his wife's constant nagging as an excuse for it. I mean, I would see this and I'd be like, what?
Why did they stuff cotton in his nose? That's not, maybe that's something for Honduras, but that's not something typical for America.
Every Saturday she would call me telling me that I sent her so much. I need to send her this much more.
Oh my God, I'm sending this to my teenagers when they ask for money, just me on the bed with Q-tips up my nose.
Oh my God. She
would never send Alka-Seltzer?
She would never send him photos or anything. Oh, a lot of people understood.
Take the sheet off. His dead ass on the mattress at a Motel 8. God bless you. He's dead now.
Yeah, they're saying he could have come up with a less traumatizing way to stop his wife's financial demands. Yeah, like telling her goodbye. Interesting. Gonzalez used the same tactics as this common con man we reported about last month. Well, what was the con man? Oh, there's another one. What's the deal with cotton balls up your nose?
It must be a Honduras, or maybe because of maybe lack of embalming fluid and stuff to keep the nose from. Look, I'm not a scientist. Who the hell
No.
knows? It's a Friday. I'm not coming up with answers.
And this guy said he died of cancer and asthma too. Like,
Cancer I get, but asthma.
I mean, because the last one that we showed said he died of cancer. And did he read this? He must have read this news story. He goes, "Hey, that's a great idea."
He's like, I'm in the wrong line of work. I should just fake my death all the time. He did get that this was a one-time con, right? Like, you can't always.
This is so crazy.
I'm just trying to.
Oh God, I'm sorry. It amazes me. You know why? I mean, here's the thing. Could you imagine Shizzy trying to fake his own death? Like, this would be the most hilarious damn thing, because it would be like, I don't believe this shit for a second. Like,
no,
like,
yeah.
no.
Well, something we can all say yes to, or at least our inner fat kids. Pop-Tarts is creating super stuffed with 50% more filling, but only in 3 flavors. Those sons of bitches.
Well, these were their most popular flavors, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably, but still. Now, there are going to be 5 in a box, and I would like to say screw you. To quote Steve Martin from Father of the Bride, you assholes know that most families are 4 people. Why the hell would you put 5 Pop-Tarts in a box?
Well, because you share it with somebody else. So
These are Pop-Tarts. We share ammunition, we share foodstuffs. We do not share Pop-Tarts.
So there's 10. There's actually 10 Pop-Tarts in a box.
No, I think they're single. So I don't think that. So I think because they're double stuffed, that you're just getting 5 Pop-Tarts. So again, I contend most families have 4 people in them. Screw you, Kellogg's.
Well, they want you to get multiple boxes, you know, so, well, it's going to run out before I do it. So you get another box instead of just putting, 6 in a box. They only put.
To be fair, I'm glad I only want to get the caramel cinnamon one. I'm glad that the strawberry and chocolate mean nothing to me.
Oh, is that chocolate? It looked like blueberry.
It's a super stuffed chocolate lava cake.
Just in time.
Oh, brother, how you doing?
So we've got cinnamon caramel.
Shizzy, you're already a bad person. You don't have to have
strawberry and molten lava cake.
Molten lava cake.
New Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, they're super stuffed.
See, the molten lava cake would grab my attention. Although I'm still a purist. Brown sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah, but do you add butter to this one? Because I learned that trick that you can toast them and add butter.
What?
Welcome to Diabetes Talk, where we just talk about where you can just feel your arteries and thighs getting bigger.
Wilford Brimley.
Sponsored by liposuction and Wilford Brimley. Diabetes.
Special kind of.
Pay attention to the pocket catheter coupons we have.
The pocket catheter.
Yo, I can't watch Fox News. Every other channel or every other commercial is gold, reverse mortgages, and pocket catheters.
Dude, it's become the daytime game show.
Oh. I didn't do that. She did that.
She did that herself, dude.
Yeah, she'll be back. I don't know if she maybe kicked the plug or something, but she'll be back.
StreamYard has done this to me here this week. I cleared out the cache with the Google thing. Okay, well, Mr. Mo cleared out the cache. Let's do it.
I find it funny that this has happened the same week that the kids are on spring break.
Isn't it weird?
Huh.
True.
A middle-aged man suffers brain hemorrhage after riding a roller coaster. Using his own experience as a cautionary tale, a Taiwanese man warned other people over the age of 40 to avoid going on roller coasters to avoid the risk of potentially life-threatening brain hemorrhage. Writing on social media threads, the unnamed man claimed to have visited Abu Dhabi last August and gone on the famous Ferrari World roller coaster, known for its high G-forces and speed. He started feeling unwell soon after he got off the ride, but brushed it off as a temporary issue. His dizziness persisted through the night as well, and things only got worse over time. Well, whenever he got back to Taiwan, they just drilled a hole in his head and released the pressure, which only got worse over a few months, but CT scans revealed nothing out of the ordinary. Last week, however, suddenly collapsed in bed.
How do you collapse in bed?
That's like when you wake up dead. It's like how.
Yeah.
I mean, I know this is a barbershop / Friday night after conversation, but they were cogent and correct. How do you wake up dead?
I mean, I could understand if you were in bed, getting busy, and then you just collapsed.
Well, yeah, that would be different. Like, ooh, I'm exhausted for some reason.
Oh, but dear Lord, please don't.
What I don't understand
is
that
because
dude
I will
basically
tell the story.
Dude basically got
we know.
shaking baby syndrome is what it was.
SBS.
Yeah. Because all it was is because apparently as we age, the brain undergoes shrinkage. No, that's usually,
it was cold.
It was cold.
Wait, can we talk about aging? So wait, our brains shrink, our ears and noses keep growing, boobs, testicles keep falling to the floor, but
Hair
our brain shrinks?
Weird places.
Yeah. Could we get like one good thing that happens during aging? I don't know, like the loss of cellulite or something?
Yeah, I don't get that. You would think that your body would undergo a change that would be a protective mechanism. Not
so Volstorm, as a parent to teen girls, here's what I'm thinking. Now, listen, me and Diva are of the age and we're married where you could give us a body Diva's with married? No cellulite. I know. And who are we gonna like? Yeah, we might wear some inappropriate stuff, but we're coming home to our husbands. I say we give teenagers cellulite and thunder thighs. Now, if they still want to get busy with stretch marks and everything else, then God bless them. And then us 40-year-olds will take the, nubile bodies and go do whatever we want because we're old and we just want to stay home and in bed.
Well, but the only problem with that is that the reason it is the way it is because when they're younger, they're better able to have an environment for children, whereas when you're older, you're not.
Damn it.
It has to be able to, there has to be some level of attraction there in order to populate the earth.
Yeah, dang.
And see, neither you nor Diva are interested in further populating the earth.
No.
Which to me is a
dang.
good thing.
Yeah, probably. Like we don't need.
Actually,
can you imagine
I don't need to
Jurassic...
further populate the earth at my age?
No. Volstorm, you're not thinking big enough. Jurassic Reds. Me and Diva at various ages of clones. Just herds of me and her just redheading it out.
The theme music is playing in my head.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun. And they're going herds. They go in herds. They bitch in herds. Holy crap.
What do I do?
They're yelling at other people other than their husbands.
That's the last thing the earth needs.
I can imagine that. Bunch of divas and mo's running around.
I would be
just yelling at randomly.
If I could get a bathroom and a refrigerator in this office, I would never leave.
Yeah.
When the Jello starts thumping, it's like, oh shit, who pissed them off? Both Volstorm.
They're going after the Uber Eats guy. No.
Volstorm and Mr. Mo just run. There's that one guy that's like, clever girls, and we're like, we did girl math. Shut up.
Yeah. I was reading this, and they said retinal rupture and bleeding. I thought it said rectal rupture and bleeding. I was like,
that's what I thought too.
I'm reading this and I was like, I'm over 50 years old. One person commented on the post in January. I went to Disneyland in France with my daughter. I rode the inverted spinning roller coaster and didn't feel anything at the time. But one day after returning to China, go figure, I suddenly had retinal rupture and bleeding. I thought it said rectal rupture and bleeding. I was just like,
well, you got to remember it's probably a translation, so it probably was rectal. They just said it wrong.
it could be. It's just
Retinal.
it was the upside down roller coasters doing a loop to loop, and man, after that, man,
Dude,
Now,
I'm the one that when we go to Dollywood, I do ride the rides, so I'm a little scared now.
yeah.
Now,
I'm a little
Ballstorm,
scared.
I don't know if you've heard this story, but we made a song about it because, holy crap, I have questions. First of all,
What?
I may have crashed out when I thought about them going to
Oh,
arrest
yes!
him.
Yes, I've seen this, dude. I've seen the video.
I know.
Okay, but I may have crashed out hard yesterday because I was like imagining the officers going up to arrest him. Do you just take ace bandages and because handcuffs aren't gonna work?
Yeah, sir. We're gonna have to cuff your hands. Oh,
Volstorm, can you imagine Mo and Diva are the cops that go up to arrest this guy in your service?
Do
Is
you
this
put
a
a harness
trick?
on him like a dog?
Maybe a straight jacket.
Yeah.
You know, you attach the harness to him, and then you attach the lead, and then you have to carry him.
Do you just wrap him up like a mummy with some
Yeah,
ace
you could do
bandages?
that. Yeah.
I'm only imagining what Diva and I would do in this situation.
It amazes me to see that video of how he's able to manipulate the firearm. I'm
So-
like, how with no
so I guess
digits
as our
are you able to do that?
as our HR, can we call it the Nubbin trial?
Yes, absolutely.
I-
You're cleared.
Farewell to arms.
Keep your hands to yourself.
If the glove
Yeah.
doesn't fit, you must acquit.
That's right.
I'm very curious now that I think about how does he wipe his butt? Does he just drag himself across the floor like a dog? I'm just
I hope he has a bidet.
It'd be more like putting toilet paper on a toilet brush type thing. Corn cob.
Apparently, us olds can't laugh as much as we do. We are having way too much fun.
I'm like
We need the body cam. Can someone please get us the body cam footage of them? Excuse me, Mr. We've got some hand.
Mr. Weber, we have we're not sure how to go about putting these handcuffs on you. Well, and the weird thing is I remember seeing because it's like he's a total meme where and you can see it on YouTube where he's like doing the cornhole toss and like he's pretty damn accurate with it. I'm like,
Right. Yeah.
I didn't even know there was professional cornhole, but now that I
did
do know
that.
this is the thing,
I did know
I
about
have a
that.
goal.
They have championships and everything.
yeah, I mean, like, could you imagine going from tossing bean bags to and drive? The thing is he was also driving.
yeah, he was driving and then he somehow got the body out by himself.
Yeah.
Like-
Imagine a drive-by by a guy with no arms and no legs.
No, he was in the car with him while he was driving. He pulled a firearm on the guy and pew-pewed him.
Oh, dude.
Okay,
But he was,
Is it
I
bad?
believe he was driving a Tesla. I'm serious.
Is it bad that I'm imagining Judson Welcher in the blue paint and I have not stopped giggling?
Wait, he was on a wrestling team?
He was a light or his weight class champion-ish person.
Kitty weight? There's bantamweight, there's featherweight, and that's got to be like, infant weight.
Yeah, I don't know. Ballstorm.
But could you imagine this guy coming up to you? You got to wrestle him. You're like, well, okay, I just surrender.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, what am I gonna like? You know what?
It's like,
I'm
I
out.
feel really bad because I mean, I can pick the guy up and just hold him over my head and he just squirms and wiggles, you know,
Playing like a
I'm like,
football.
I mean, what do you do?
I have no idea. Like this story, I shouldn't be laughing, but oh my god, this makes no sense.
See, now, like, that picture is not that impressive. What he
Right.
does with the Beretta is.
Yeah. Yeah. And it got, yeah, this is the video that you see all the time of him like doing those
Yeah.
tosses right there. And I mean, I'm like, congratulations, man, that, you know, taking like this
Yeah,
horrible
I mean,
thing that's
taking-
happened to you. 'Cause
Now
there it is right
I
there.
don't have
Yeah.
because I was like bull pucky, but then I saw the
And then-
video.
And then you're just like, oh,
I still
Yeah.
don't believe it's real.
I
I still don't believe it.
what is this timeline?
It looks
'Cause
like
I saw
AI.
this- I thought The Onion. I
I
was
did
like,
too.
okay, The Onion, we've had enough of you. And then I'm like, what is this timeline? This is actually our timeline. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. This can never be on. So yes, he is alleged to have, you know, shot his friend during an argument in the backseat of the car, approximately 40 miles south of Washington, D.C. on March 22nd around 10:25 p.m. Now, after the shooting, he allegedly pulled the car over and asked a pair of passengers in the. What is going on with my computer today?
it's I have no idea.
Well,
I will be
it's
going
funny. Then
out
we hear
and
youngest, most feral in the background.
Yeah.
Just
See,
saying.
I know. That's
Mhm.
not saying, but I'm saying.
Paul and Shiz are on his list now.
Probably.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
should
right.
be
I'm sure
plugged
he'll get a
in.
short sentence.
Mm.
All right, I'm going to go. Oh, there we are. For the love of Cheetos. No idea.
The
I
whole
mean-
internet's been weird lately. I had an issue where my screen went white, like, and so
Oh.
I like I'm doing the
That's not
stream, and all of a
terrifying.
sudden this thing comes up that says hotspot, and I'm like, what
What?
is this? And all you can see is hotspot, and it's in a text document on a computer screen that's not mine.
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, and people are like, all we see is a white screen. I was like, okay, I don't know what this is. It was while I was doing the Afro Man stuff. And I was like, all right, well, let me shut it down and restart. And maybe that'll clear it up. I come back in and it was good for, it didn't work. So then I created another stream thinking maybe it's, it's something else is going on. And it was good for about 7 minutes. And then all of a sudden it came back up again. Everybody's like, what the hell is going on? So I did 3 streams that day. The third one, I just popped in StreamYard and started using that because I couldn't figure out what was with Evie Mux. And I reached out to Evie Mux. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This can't be, can't have this. Oh, but I did make a song and it's called Bean Bags to Body Bags. And it's,
we are all going to Hades.
yes, but I think this one is happening.
Stumpy. Bean bags to body bags. Cornhole shampoo, quadruple stump freak. Bean bag slinger deadly on the streak. Sunday night, temper start to burn. Passenger mouth and now it's his turn. Backseat crew sees the rat hit the floor. Stumpy box, help me toss and they run for the doors. Gas cows, phones out running wild. Bean bags to body bags. Stumpy lit the fuse. Bean bags to body bags. No arms, no legs, but he made the trigger squeeze and feel it went bang. When he took the shit done, gone insane. Beanbags to body bags. Let that body drop. Quadruple amputee, what's he done? Nubs on the steel, the problem gone. Dumped him fast, life is gone. Hard to believe, so I made this song. Cop scratch heads, videos, catch the crap. Internet screaming out, stops, make the blood. Beanbags to body bags. Stop feeling the fuse. Beanbags to body bags. Stop feeling the fuse. Beanbags to body bags. No arms, no legs, but he made the news. Now be trigger squeezing, feel it went bang. When he flipped his shit, done gone insane. Beanbags to body bags. Let that body drop. Ain't no comeback story, ain't no underdog shine. Just a limbless madman crossing the line. Devil ain't need fingers when the rage boils hot. Stumpy turn the game into a body shot. Stumpy turn the game into a body shot. One, nothing left on me. Two, still pull the heat. Three, watch the body drop. Four, Stumpy don't
When we make the video of this song, yes, it will be.
Yes.
It'll all be
His name will be Shizzy.
Yes.
Beanbags to body bags. Stumpy lit the fuse. Beanbags to body bags. No arms, no legs, but he made the news. Now be trigger squeezing, till it went bang. When he flipped the shit, done gone insane. Beanbags to body bags. Let that body drop. Beanbags to body bags. Let that body drop. For me, a hell of a thrill. Beanbags to body bags. Out for a kill.
The tambourine player is going to be funny.
Yes.
Triangle.
No, the stream is called The Laughing with Mo.
Yes, we have fun on Fridays. That's what we do. He's like, you olds laugh a lot. Are you sure you're watching Trials? Now, to clarify for everyone in the chat, olds are anyone over 19. So,
yeah, that
us,
well,
us olds laugh a lot on my
Well,
streams.
we
He's
do.
like, aren't you doing court? And I was like, well, the way I do it, it's hilarious.
we have to laugh because we put up with you all.
Well, here's an interesting one about this man in Poland. You're going to like this. Man passes theoretical driving test after 9 years and 139 attempts.
That's impressive.
A theoretical drive.
Yeah, the aspiring drivers.
Do they
must
mean the
pass-
practical test, like the rules and stuff?
This is before taking the practical driving exam. Some drivers must pass a
It's
computer-based.
the permit.
Oh,
One
God,
doesn't pass the-
No, don't let him drive.
They don't even give them an attempt to do the driving test. Most people only need between 1 and 3 attempts to pass the test, but in extreme cases, it can take years and dozens of attempps. He managed to
And this
pass
is
the
in
theory.
Poland?
It cost him $2,100 139 attempts. He'd been trying since 2017. He didn't
it-
give up.
If he had come to Tennessee, he would have passed it on his first try. Trust me.
Or California, he'd be driving a truck. You know, that's
True.
It's a CERN. No idea.
Mm.
I cleared the cache on the Google. I have no idea what else to do on the Googles.
Oh my God. Well, and also people don't understand this, but in Europe, the driving test is much, much harder than it is in the United States.
Yes.
Because, well, they're a little crazy over there, and they drive on the wrong side of the road. So
Exactly.
that's why they have such a difficult time. In Tennessee, they only do it whenever it's foggy.
Exactly.
And they're usually 80 years old, and all you see is the blue hair behind the steering wheel. It's like,
Oh,
why are
gosh.
they doing 90 the wrong way?
I am not joking that I am now kind of terrified every time I go into an Aldi, because I have been in an Aldi twice when an older person has been trying to park near the store and has parked in the bread aisle.
Yeah, that is a difficult situation, especially if you're walking in there and you see this car coming towards you.
So, y'all, I am tactical about my Aldis. I get away from the outside perimeter of the store fairly quickly.
Hmm. Do you think these people went to Aldi?
Oh,
These are, of course, our 5 mugshots. The crime for which they were arrested. Just click the squares in and we'll figure out what they did.
oh,
I love the guy with the Selena t-shirt, by the way.
With his eyes closed, his failure to appear in court because he thought if he closed his eyes, like if he didn't see the court wasn't there.
Well, all of them have either Selena or Aaliyah on them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the one in the middle is trespassing.
Yeah.
One
She
in the
seems
middle
like
is
one to go back to Walmart when she was told not to.
Failure to appear on the end.
Right there,
yeah,
or this one.
Failure.
No, failure to appear, not driving on a
This
suspended
the one
license.
that's asleep right
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the one in the Selena shirt is driving with a suspended license, and I think the Aaliyah shirt is battery.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they're all wearing Celia and Aaliyah.
Okay, so the one in the white shirt is driving with suspended license. The one in the kind of camo Aaliyah shirt is battery.
Okay.
See, the
Okay.
bad part is I understood exactly what you said.
Okay.
She's a bit slow.
I am. All right, we'll hit
longer
submit.
to get to the punchline with his little legs.
Yes, and short arms. It takes a little while to reach the punch bowl.
But see, Shizzy, you should always be grateful. You could have been born with nubs.
How do you know I wasn't?
Well, it sounds like you can get away with a lot.
I know. Just saying.
So is this how we're sticking it? And we'll
I think
hit
so.
submit?
Do it.
Okay. Every damn one of them. No, I'm just kidding. You only got 3 out of 5.
It's pretty good.
Is.
All we did was mix up the last 2.
Yep.
Yeah. To be fair, driving with suspended license looks a whole lot angry. I'm a little scared of her.
I was dead set on the trespassing and failure to appear.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was a Walmart greeter, but they said no, not after what you said to that guy last week. No. What did I say to him last week?
What is going on? Vaping squirrels.
What? What, huh?
You act like we haven't just spent time talking about a quadruple amputee involved in a poo-poo crime.
Well, I understand. I that one I can understand once I saw him handle the firearm, but I'm
Wildlife experts are warning of the dangers of discarded nicotine products after a squirrel was caught vaping in a London park. Oh my God. Now the squirrels are going to be trying to quit nicotine. Well, this is how the rage virus starts. This is how we end up with 28
Yep.
days after.
Yep.
Because that's a gateway. I mean,
You people don't
this is how-
listen, do you?
this is how you get cocaine squirrel.
Yeah, it's just going to they start out with vapes, and next thing you know, they're asking you for money. Hey, you got any money, man? Because I really need to get some of the stuff that the good stuff.
I want to see this vaping squirrel.
Oh
Me
my God.
too. I want to see him in action.
Or is he just Oh, he's chewing on the end.
Oh, look, it's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Hey, remember when the squirrels started exploding because they bit into lithium batteries?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. He's just trying to how to figure out how to open the nut. That's it.
Now, other photos and videos have been posted to various social media sites and have captured other incidents of squirrels handling, chewing on, and even buying discarded vape devices in the United States and Britain. Now, Craig Shuttlesworth, a red squirrel expert at Bangor University, he is a lady magnet, y'all. Can you imagine the pee he pounds? Like, he goes into a pub and he's like, I know about red squirrels. The ladies' panties just drop.
I bet they do as they're running away.
So moist in there. It's like a tropical.
Well, I mean,
rainforest.
it was either squirrel or beaver, and he figured he'd get lay less if he was a beaver expert.
Oh,
Why did he decide to specialize in squirrels? What is going on?
hey.
It would be reasonable to assume that a vape might be more attractive to a squirrel than a normal, tobacco product.
Yeah, because
Squirrels are not a fan of the Lucky Strikes. Apparently, they like, Memphis Mint or Miami Mint and, sour
Newports.
apple punch.
Newports.
Newport. Man, ghetto squirrel.
So if your local squirrel asks you for a Swiffer sweet, just say no. We're trying to keep them off the vapes. I need Nancy Reagan, I need a squirrel, and I need a Dare commercial now.
Just say no.
Only you
Just
can prevent
squirrel
cocaine
fires?
squirrel.
Just
All
because
you-
your friends are doing it doesn't mean
Yes, I
you
need
should.
Nancy. I need Nancy Reagan. I need exploding squirrels, and I need only you can prevent squirrel apocalypse.
Squirrel fires.
And then
you-
if that doesn't work, apocalypse now. I love the smell of squirrel in the morning. Feels like
No,
victory.
Smells like
Which-
victory.
what you need is like that old commercial. This is your brain on drugs, and then have the squirrel exploding.
See, here's the
Any
problem:
questions?
is that I feel like that would encourage people, like say my youngest, most feral, to give
What?
more vapes to squirrels.
Surely not.
Well,
Because
I
I
know.
have
Well, because right after that commercial, then they would have the commercials about eggs, which was always interesting because I think it was just a marketing ploy to sell more eggs.
no,
Mike.
we call it squirrel apocalypse meow, and it's cats and it's squirrels. We'll disinter Marlon Brando. It'll be just like the real movie.
No, that's from Super Troopers. Squirrel
Yeah.
apocalypse.
Well, I
Meow.
know. Meow.
Yeah.
I know, but it would basically be a fever dream of basically Mo making fun of everything. Fund it, Hollywood.
Which is
It
no
can't be
different
worse than
any
anything
other-
else that
any
you
other
put
day.
out. Yeah.
But while you got squirrels doing on one thing, you've got this human 3D printer carves intricate carrot sculptures with her teeth. She's designing things like this. World's only tooth carver. She has a She discovered it completely by accident while streaming during last year's Springs Festival. She started snacking on a carrot and decided to use her teeth to shape into a simple shape. I wonder what the shape was that it was so simple. She started experimenting with different vegetables.
Of course she did. You know, we did a stream on this on a FNL one night. Yeah.
Chen Quinn doesn't cut or shape the carrots beforehand. Instead, she only uses her teeth, mostly her incisors, but sometimes her canines as well, taking her time for the most detailed parts. The entire process relies mainly on her feel and experience to control the shape and the details of the sculptures. Oh my God. She looks like something out of The Ring.
Oh, dear Lord.
That's terrifying.
Look,
I know that's the aesthetic that is popular over there, but that's legitimately like a weird baby head on a grown person. It's terrifying.
She's done more than 100 carrot artworks to her name, but her most to protect her chompers, she eats less sweets than she used to. She avoids carbonated drinks and brushes her teeth at least twice a day. In the morning and the evening, she rinses her mouth after meals. She also, is this just a toothpaste commercial? Look, if you brush your teeth, kids, you too can chew on carrots like this. Why does it look like clay? That is oddly shaped carrots, I guess.
Why would you do this?
Well, instead of wasting food, she clarifies she doesn't let anything go to waste, of course, because there's not a whole lot there. I'm sorry that. So she uses this to cook in meals. Okay. Look, I'm going to create this. I'm going to chew on these, this thing here. And then I'm going to just give her a bag of baby carrots and say, here, have fun.
Yeah. I mean,
Now do it without your hands. Just put it in your mouth and.
Oh my God, that's what we get. So our quadruple amputee needs good press. We need could Stumpy do it, and we just have challenges, and we have
Stumpy do it.
Weird challenges. Yeah,
that's how we pay for his court costs.
Yeah,
100-yard dash.
Three-legged race.
The long jump.
Three-legged race.
Bowling. Where he just runs really fast and slides down. Bobsled.
Rock climbing.
Some of these I'm not putting past him. I mean, he was able to fire a fire hump. What would Stumpy do? WTF-iest.
We need a true crime Mythbusters. Look, Adam, Jamie, we need you on this right now. Right meow.
That would be awesome.
Well, in more serious news, somewhat, at least in Texas, a Texas man could face up to 10 years in prison for tampering with bass.
What was he doing to the bass?
A fishing tournament in Texas was shrouded in controversy Monday due to a possible cheating scandal. The Texas game wardens were in contact after a fisherman was accused of tampering with a bass ahead of weigh-in. Now, after performing a necropsy on the fish, or basically cutting it open, they found 3 weights in the fish's stomach. Now, does that mean that he basically fingered the bass to put the magnets all the way? He fisted the magnets into the bass's belly because...
Yes, he did.
Or maybe they weren't lead weights. I mean, the lead weights would be smaller and heavier. Maybe he just took like magnets and just drug them into his mouth.
Well, that makes sense.
See, this guy's not even original. There was years ago some fishing tournament, I think in Pennsylvania, where they had first busted a guy for putting weights in the fish. to be able to win the tournament. And you talk about people coming unglued.
Yeah, I had no idea that he's looking at 10 years. Because I know you're going to be shocked, but I am not big in the Bass Rodeo circuit. I did not know there was a circuit.
Let's face it, with today's criminal justice system, there's no way in hell he's getting 10 years, but
it is Texas, though. He might get the death penalty.
Yeah, he might get the death penalty. We're going to tie you out to the stake naked, covered in honey, over a fire ant hill.
And then the weights did not show any signs of erosion, suggesting that they'd been placed recently.
I love that they get that detailed about it. It's bad enough you got caught, but now we're checking to see, well, how long have these been in here?
I love it. I can just imagine the prosecutor, and we had them sent to CSI. And would you know, we did not find any rust. They had, in fact, not oxidized.
You could see if there had been any rust or damage. The defense attorney would be like, look, you could tell by the weights they've been in there a long time. This fish ate these years ago.
Oh, we lost her again.
And she's gone again.
she's playing hide and seek with us. That's what it is. Oh my God.
Damn it, youngest, most feral. I told you not to touch that. You wait to get your Pop-Tart after the show.
Well, no, he's currently made himself a bread and Nutella sandwich for breakfast with mostly Nutella.
So, Nutella and bread sandwich.
Yes.
Yes.
Just laying in my bed, getting crumbs all over the place.
Yeah. At least you know where he is.
I mean,
yeah.
This is weird. I have so many questions. I'm going to share it with you because it's very confusing to me. 22-year-old spring breaker was caught in a viral video half naked and twerking on top of a speeding SUV has died after she was flung from the Jeep in a drunken crash.
Ooh.
Just days after he suffered head injury from the horrifying wreck in Port Arkansas, Texas. And why is that coming up? Michael Brown, 22, half naked spring breaker who was caught on viral video twerking on top of a speeding SUV has died after he was flung from the Jeep in a drunken crash. They confirmed his death Wednesday, but didn't read these further details. What in the hell?
Okay, wait, no, Shizzy, go back to the most inappropriate but hilariously ironic hat advertisement down in the article. Oh, it changed from the hat, but old age isn't for the faint of heart is basically what the hat said.
That boy
juxtaposed
between old age.
Yeah, surviving.
It must have been this ad right here. It'll probably scroll back across either.
Yeah, but it was just the most deliciously ironic and kind of terrible.
I mean, what makes you think that you should be on top of a Jeep on the highway, working,
Speeding.
Teen Wolf,
drinking, and think that something bad isn't going to happen? I mean,
Teen Wolf. But
here's
Michael
your ad.
Yeah, oh my God.
Old age ain't for sissies.
I don't know why this making
it's so interesting with the yeah.
Again, you guys, this is why I am so glad there was nothing suspicious about my first husband's passing, because this is how I react to stuff.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What? See, now you got me going down a rabbit hole. After an evil eye Esper spot the start. After Eagle-eyed Esper's spot problem with his Navy record. Good. Oh, sounding off about a Democratic congressional candidate who said they inflated his Navy record and used deceased Korean War vets' gravesite as a campaign prop. Ooh.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, if you weren't in the it's been a while since I've seen someone in dress white, so I'm not picking up anything offhand that's not right.
Well, they're talking about the gravestone that he's standing over that has nothing to do with any war that he would have been in.
Well, he called himself an officer.
And a gentleman.
Yeah. Violation of called himself a Navy officer and campaign materials that violated policies that Navy reservists running for office must accurately state their reserve status.
Yeah, you're in the reserve, sir.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
At no point did the campaign engage in political activity at a VA cemetery. Any suggestion otherwise a misrepresentation of both facts and applicable rules. Campaign activity in national cemeteries are strictly prohibited under federal law and Veterans Affairs regulation. All these allegations are damning and show complete disregard for what the military service and wearing the uniform should mean.
Well, that's a fake photo.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. But you don't have the beard. That is not regulation. He's not a SEAL. He's not in Team 6. He's not. That is not regulation. You can't have that facial hair unless there's an exemption.
Especially in dress whites.
No. I mean, he might be able to have a mustache, but that's about all that he would be allowed to have. And it has to be like well maintained. And this is no. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah. His name is Kampa Nadjar over allegations he misuses Navy service to help his campaign. The Navy is looking into the matter. We have nothing further to provide.
I ain't got another damn thing to say about this guy.
Oh, yeah. So wait, I was trying to do this behind the scene, but I was like, I'm going to set something up. And then it's like, no, it's going to go to yours. Yeah. That's a douche beard. That is a beard that, he takes an hour and a half with a razor and gets it all
just to get the trim out.
Yeah. No, I don't even like him.
No.
Nah.
He has pissed me off already with that pretentious
That's not even like
douche
80s
beard.
faux beard either. It's
No.
That's so bad. They have thrown more than $200,000 at his failed campaigns in San Diego. He's been criticized for bizarre political flip-flops, campaigning first as a lefty in 2018 before embracing the conservative positions in his second failed congressional attempt in 2020. And then he again ran as a liberal for Chula Vista in 2022, losing to a Republican, John McCain. I mean, like, but see, here's the thing with people like this. Is they will continue to run. It's like what's her name? Stacey Abrams here in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Like even whenever they lose, they just continue to do it because the money's too good for campaigning. I mean, they are getting paid big bucks to run.
I need to become like the Brett Favre of campaigners over here in Indiana. I never want to win. I just want the money. I'd be the most honest politician.
Well, that's why you'd never win. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to win, Shizzy. I just want to keep getting the. But I thought that we would end the day.
Win. I don't want to serve anybody. I just want the money.
Yes, I'm again, like I said, the most honest politician. I don't want to help anyone. I would just like to enrich myself. Thank you.
God.
Jig, don't jog.
Ready? Tap your toe. And out. Warming up shins and ankles. In and out. Good. 4 more. Good. Same leg, that the arms. Press back. Warming up the back of the shoulders. Posterior deltoid.
Okay, white people, if we cannot even in the three of us be on the same beat. Let's just, again, this is why this is the name of.
I know where that. I've been to that river.
What in the Irish Taibo is going on here?
I feel like as a culture, we as white people have moved past this.
You would think.
Jazzercised.
Hold the stretch. Keep pushing for 5.
I'm waiting for some old Irish guy to come on. What the feck are you doing? Get out of here.
You're in the way to me, pub.
Yeah.
And just hits him with a horse and buggy. Just
Yes.
yeah,
Out
run.
to the road.
Look, I'll get you some exercise here. I'll latch you up to the front with my horses. And
I'm just saying that the Appalachian version of this did not go well.
no.
Bubba in a big old souped up F-150 just ran over the three of them.
Exactly.
That's why the VHS never came out on the Appalachian high step workout.
Slow it down. Heel to the buttocks. Abdominals in tight.
Look at those scrawny little arms.
You know why?
Booking information, concerts, festivals, private parties.
Private parties.
Who
Like-
in
Who? What? What? And what is that? Is he gonna be doing some?
He's doing Tai Chi or Ah Chi or some sort of Chi of the Chi variety.
Chia pet. You sprinkle. You have to sprinkle water on his head for it to grow.
We didn't feed the youngest, most feral after midnight, nor get him wet, but apparently, what
He's
are you going to
turned
do with
into
the
gremlin.
mugwai?
what cult is this?
What in the heavens gate?
Oh
I
God!
feel like I need an adult and a guardian ad litem.
I find it funny how their shirts are all tucked in really weird. You must have your shirt tucked in.
Yes,
Yes,
you must
it's
not
a-
look like a woman. I understand you have humps on your front, but that's God's problem, not
We're
yours.
to be androgynous.
We are the Johnny's family.
Also, why are they wearing Doc Martens to work out? There are a lot of confusing things
And-
going on in this.
All of it. The oversized black pants, the Doc Martens, the almost
two red
turtleneck brown
curtains.
sweaters. Dude, yeah, the two guys in the back, they're about a shade off.
Yeah.
Well, those are the red shirts. This is they did go to a Star Trek convention, and that's where they got their ideas for the
Gosh,
uniforms.
these are the guys that didn't get let into Heaven's Gate. They're like, that's fine. We'll just start our own cult.
See, kids, if you want to understand that education is a scam, this man's a doctor. He
Yeah.
has a PhD.
Well,
College and education is a scam.
what? No, wait. Don't tell me he's got a skullet.
Yes,
He
he
does.
does. In fact,
He
it
is
is
rocking it.
nothing in the front, party in the back.
That just totally. This just looks like this is the Temu version of Star Trek.
He is
This
an
is Timu
aerodynamic
Steven
mud flap.
Seagal.
He's a mud flap.
Mud flap.
He is now walking around with a ponytail. He has turned it into a skullet ponytail.
A gray skullet mullet ponytail. now.
What in the Kate Bush running up that hill is going on here?
This is the worst Tai Chi exercises I've ever seen.
Oh
This is a lot
God!
of ball touching for. I feel
He looks like he's standing next to the acid pit at Yellowstone.
That could be. Could be.
how
Let-
did
let's
the
just get
cameraman
pictures.
not laugh his tits off while filming this?
Well, they don't have a cameraman. He just set it up on a tripod and like, all right.
That's
Well,
probably how he got a. Because if I were. Stop shaking the camera. I can't. Have you seen you?
We're just like it's Trekkie Tai Chi.
Tai Chi for nerds.
This guy has no chin.
No, he doesn't.
I
bet the music is horrible.
I bet it is too. Don't play it because I don't want you to get in trouble for it.
Oh, you guys, I am sending this to Mr. Mo with no nothing. I'm just gonna send
No
him
explanation.
Oh. Let's do the dog. Do the dog. All right, now we're gonna do the clamshell.
We're shaking off the bad vibes. We're shaking them off.
Shake them.
They're like a thunderstorm. We have to shake them off. Like static electricity.
For the barbering fund.
Wait a minute. We're turning on closed captions because what did we just say over here?
Exercise is called trembling horse. Shimmy down the
Okay.
body.
Quiet, because I
Shimmy
think
down
I
the
just heard
body.
something ridiculous.
Feel the stagnant and trapped energy shake out of the muscles, tendons, ligaments, and inner fascia of the body. Gently contract the anal sphincter while the tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Oh, dear Lord. Mo has found porn. We have found slut erotica.
Why do I want to think about that while thinking about my mouth? Like, those should be two very separate instructions, separated by other sentences, not in the same statement. Like, tighten up that sphincter. Okay, good. Now breathe. Now I want you to touch your tongue to the roof of your mouth. You don't want that.
You don't want the human centipede.
I'm starting to realize where Teresa Finn got some of her inspiration for her books.
This is what happens when you watch Dark Crystal too much.
Oh my God. Oh.
Touch the tongue to the roof of your mouth and
Gently
contract the
No!
sphincter muscle. Imagine energy flowing from the navel down to the groin and then up the lower back to the sacrum area.
Now roll the hips.
Why are we doing a side view?
Roll the hips.
We'll get
You
those hips
guys,
rolling.
I didn't think we need to get this excited, but sir, why again? We shouldn't probably be doing a side view if all of the energy ball stimulation has done this to you.
Is this Pearl's ex-husband? I bet.
If you're doing
my
the first part right, you're going to roll the hips anyway.
This is they hit it. No, Pearl. I think this is her ex-husband. This is why she left him.
This
She's
explains
like,
a whole
I
lot.
am not thinking about my sphincter while I'm thinking about my tongue in my mouth. Okay, it's not happening.
But
He's
you're
like, I
petting
had
the
to do all of
possum
this
and-
because of the possums. I'm stressed out. And she's like, the possums stay. And he's like, well, if you can't nurture my soul, I'll go find these idiots that will.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tucked in and under. In China, this exercise is often prescribed for patients who suffer with lower digestive problems. Now the liver exercise, the kidney exercise, the skin, muscles, and internal organs of the body. Touch the thumbs and index fingers together. Form a triangle. Eyes look through the center of the triangle. Look!
You go, okay, I'm just saying you're at your local park and you see a bunch of weirdos dressed like this. Again, there are reasons that this did not break out in Appalachia.
You know, if he drew some eyes on the back of his head, he would look like
Oh my gosh, he would look
the
like that
quartering.
guy. No, he'd look like that guy with, the little metal shavings, and you could put Willy Willy.
Oh yeah.
Bad part is
Yeah.
y'all don't want to know what that's a sign for. It is what you think it is.
This is all making sense.
It stimulates the spleen meridian. Grab
What
the
the hell is
hands
the
to form
spleen
soft
meridian?
fists. It's next to the prime meridian. Grab the hands to form soft fists as if holding a sparrow in each hand.
When you
I
squeeze
don't wanna
that
touch a
sparrow,
bird. I don't
Uh,
want to
y-
get parvo.
Birds aren't real. You can't touch them. You'll get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm kind of slightly terrified of birds. I wouldn't want to hold them in my. This is why I wouldn't do well in China, because they'd be like, hold 2 sparrows in your hand, and I'd be like, I don't like birds, and they'd be like, you're alive and you're a girl. Shut up. I mean,
When you squeeze the buttocks, the protrusion of the hips will ripper up the spine. But are you aware this is extremely exaggerated?
oh good lord, why?
New age elder.
Miracles.
I don't want to know. I don't want to
No,
know.
I don't
what
know.
that was.
No.
No. Had I watched the video all the way through, I would have realized how sphinctery it gets. Usually exercise videos don't tend to get into your internal digestive tract.
Oh, the good ones do. The good ones do.
Oh.
You're like, not fast rooting.
Oh, so bad. That is so bad. Well, somebody was saying that they need the a certain video. Let's see if we've got it. Yeah, there it is. And that one open. Why is it doing that? There we go.
All right.
Just for people.
Yeah, as we leave, we will play this and see you guys later this evening for Shizzy and I before Friday night. So thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go hang out with the kids.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry. It happens.
Try to figure out why StreamYard keeps kicking me, because I have no idea. So thank you guys so much for joining. And thank you, Unbalanced Equation, for the gifted membership that went to
So
Kerbless. Congrats. And the piece de resistance, the end of every Friday show. We can't keep it from going there. Congratulations, you guys.
I swear I planned a normal night.
Oh.
We're cooking pasta, nothing rough, but somehow dinner turns to butt stuff. Tried yoga, just a gentle puff. Downward dog, well, butt stuff. No matter what we do, it's wild enough. Coffee target runs still butt stuff. You say keep it classy, I say sure enough.
No.
Give it 5 minutes. Butt stuff. We're folding laundry, calm and tough. Then boom, sock puppet. Butt stuff. Watching nature docs, all scholarly gruff. Cue the meerkat. Butt stuff. No matter what we do, it's wild enough. Brunch or book club, still butt stuff. You say change the topic, I say off the cuff. Oops, there it is, butt stuff. Try to talk about taxes. That's rough. Somehow deductions. Butt stuff. That's a classy buffet, but here's the bluff. Everything eventually turns to butt stuff.
Bye,
You
guys.
guys.
Peace.